Okay, good morning. Once again, good to have you guys again on the show today, the 7th day for the month of September, year 2020. And guess what? Money matter. Now we dey discuss on top of the show today, where we dey relate everything we guys do with money, where we dey talk about investment. And for a while, obviously, Barrister Mrs. Modupe Vincent be start something on top savings made easy. No, we've passed that. It's now investing. I know. Okay, so you don't want to miss the show. It's okay. So she's here and she should be taking you guys through that journey. So guys, just join me as we welcome Barrister Mrs. Modupe Vincent. And she's having a touch of green. You're on green level.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, ma. How you doing?
Fine, thank you. Are you?
Very well.
Okay.
How was your weekend?
Very well, thank you.
Had a good
I like
one.
your hair.
Thank you.
Yes, and for our viewers way they home, good morning and welcome again to Money Matta. We have been talking about investing
Made easy.
and we have talked about a couple of investment vehicles where you fit use to carry you from where you dey to where you want to be. Today we want to talk about Forex trading, and I know that a lot of people want to know what they should do. And when we talk about Forex trading, we're talking about foreign exchange. You hear people talking about Forex. One way or the other, we have been involved in transacting business in Forex. You know, the person where you travel, where you buy, you know, when you go to another country, no be the same currency where you get that you go use there. You know, you're supposed to exchange that currency for another currency where you go use. So one level or the other, the person where you go black market to go change, you know, one level or the other, we don't do this form of trading. But for people who want to become investors in it, that's not the one way we dey look out this morning. So simply put, wetin be investment in Forex trading? I want to just quickly define it to say that it is simply the trading of one currency against another currency, which is based on a mutually agreed rate, which you call exchange rate. So when you talk about Forex trading, the thing we say you trade one currency against another currency. So for Forex trading, you trade in pairs. So you cannot say you do Forex without you exchanging one currency for another at a mutually agreed price. Meaning that if you want change them, you go don't agree ahead of time, say this is the amount or the exchange rate where we want use. So simply that na Forex trading. So that na Forex trading. It is you converting your currency to another currency. So simply that na
Converting naira to a dollar.
To dollar. So when you are doing that, you are exchanging. As long as there is an exchange of one currency for another currency, that is what they mean by Forex trading. But Forex trading don't be as simple as that.
Okay.
Like I say at one level, either you get you say, okay, I want to change into $100, and then you get naira, you go to the black market. It is one level of exchange. But for the trading itself, yes, it is deeper than that. And it's an opportunity that is coming into a part of the world now. And because of the internet where they, you know, our phone and everything, a lot of people they come into this trading because you actually also need a platform for you to trade. So I'm going to, you know, for a lot of people, they understand what in the stock market be. So this one now, another kind, if you understand stock market, you'll be able to understand this one. The only thing we say, instead of you to trade for shares, for company, this one, a currency you trade. Currency of another country, of another nation. That's not the thing where they do. And for this kind of trading, it is a 24-hour trading for 5 days. So it is non-stop from Monday to Friday. It is non-stop. And the reason why it day for 24 hours, we say, you know, we say now the exchange of currency of different countries. So for somebody where day for Nigeria now, where you want buy maybe the currency, the dollar. You understand? You know, the time where they for money for us, now for night for those people.
Yeah.
So that is why it is 24 hours.
Okay.
So it is like that for 5 days, the working days. And you have 3 major currencies. You have the platforms. You have the US, which is New York. you have the UK, the London one, and then you have the Asian markets. Those are the 3 major markets which you have. So let me start by saying that, you know, most people, when they hear that Forex trading and everything, you just say, me too, I won't go inside. They go call your friend, you go jump into them. Forex trading is not as simple as that. And so you need enough of information. You need enough of knowledge about how this investment operates, how it works. Because it is highly volatile and it is highly dynamic. Make I break them down. Dynamic in the sense that it is subject to change. Okay. It changes quickly. And it is volatile because, you know, things happen frequently. So if, for instance, in the morning now, I change dollar for
360 something.
By afternoon, that same dollar could turn to 400. So it means that it is volatile and it is dynamic. It is not constant, you know. And so no individual has control over Forex market or what goes on. And that is why it is
what actually influences the change that we get?
Yes, it changes. For instance, you have the macro, what we call, I'll break them down, what we call the macroeconomics dynamics. And when we talk about that one, it is, for instance, natural events, COVID-19.
Okay.
You know, it changed
the economy, the situation of the economy at the time.
And thereby it changed currency, the rate of currency. You know, there was a time there was this war between US and China for oil price. You know, oil, everything changed. The cost of oil changed. These are things that we call macroeconomics, like inflation. You know, the country tries to, okay, now inflation is rising. We say that it is now in 2 digits. It is 12 point something. So you can imagine the thing ahead. So it's like, these are macroeconomics, which nobody has control over. COVID-19, nobody saw that COVID-19 they come. And nobody
and then when we saw, we didn't feel it was going to be this long.
And we didn't even understand the effects. Implication, exactly. You know, we said that in the past we had the economic downturn and everything, but this one
meltdown.
This one now they call it pandemic, which affected the whole world being shut down. So these are things that nobody has control. It has affected the rates. Demand and supply is another thing, to answer your question, that can also affect the currency. If, for instance, okay, you know, I said foreign exchange is exchange of currency. It is done in pairs. You cannot say you are doing foreign exchange and it is only one currency. It has to be 2 currencies. So if, for instance, you want to change Naira, it will be against a currency. For instance, dollar. If the demand for dollar is very high, a lot of people want dollar. They want dollar. They want dollar. For instance, let's say everything was normal now. You know, school will be going back to session. People will be sending their children go abroad, go school. People will go summer. So at that time, the demand for dollar or pound will go up. So that is demand and supply. So at that time, it go up. So the amount where ordinarily, maybe if you get 500,000, the amount where you feel buy, amount of dollar where you feel buy, go drop. You understand? So that is demand and supply. That is, like I said, you have inflation, you have global, you know, even government policies. If, for instance, you know, there was a time even in Nigeria that, okay, now they are saying that, okay, for maize, for the people who are into agriculture, for instance, now, you know, the people who are into feeds and everything, they are complaining, no maize, you know, nothing. I know we have stopped all this importation. But because we know that it is affecting cost of food and all that, government has said, okay, for companies, you can import. They are giving them, what's it called? What do you mean? They are giving them dollars. They are giving them foreign exchange for them to be able to import.
Okay, it's obvious that we still have more to learn, and I'm sure she's not tired of teaching us. So we'll definitely go for our break. When we come back, it will be time for us to open the phone lines, and then you have the questions. If you have questions already, pen down. Don't worry, she's going to answer them once we come back from our break. Guys, stick around with us. Barrister Mrs. Modupe Vincent and myself when we come back.
Now we are talking about moving to the next level, like from socialism to communism.
When it comes to money matter, be the boss.
When
morning. I come to realize the fact that
when you have a business, make sure your business gets strong.
As we know, say money matter na important issue. You fit interact with us on top the show or talk to Barrister Modupe through we phone numbers wey be 08173147589 and 08105434984. You still fit call us on top with Skype ID wey be WAP TV. Shey you be banking industry or cooperative society, abi you get anything wey you wan make people know about your business? Come market yourself on top our Money Matter program where they teach our country people how to manage their finances. Welcome back. All right, straight up, let me open the phone line so that now if you relate with us, you have questions, you have contributions to make. Especially for those persons who think say Forex stay easy and then maybe you've been wanting to go into RAM and you don't get proper information. So I hope you're learning, you're picking one or two things. Feel free to call those numbers on the screen, 08173147589 and of course 08105434984. Remember to add us on top of our Skype ID too at WAP TV so that we can see your face there. If you try call us this morning, we won't see as many faces as we can. All right, Ma. So
yes,
let's continue from where we stopped.
I just what were
the
question you asked. I just remember that another thing where if he affect another example where I won't give. We say during that period where UK won't come out from European Union, Brexit, the time of Brexit, at that time, UK, the currency pounds, it fall well. So these are the things that affect them. So if you want to go into Forex trading, you suppose have good knowledge of what they happen. Even statistics have shown that for beginners, people who are just coming in, about 90% lose 90% of their funds. When they are going into Forex trading, because Forex trading not be something you go say, okay, somebody tell me, say, I they do this one, I won't jump into them. Because you they play with money, you they work with money. Money na your service, money na your product. So that's not the thing where you they work with. So once you lose them, you don't lose them. So it is very important, say, make you understand how this thing
works.
They work very, very, very well. And for people who don't have understanding, the first point for you is to get information, to get knowledge. And then you have traders. They call them traders. What they do is, if you get a good trader, what he will do is that he will put you through. He will show you the skill and what you need to look out for. For instance, for this market of forex trading, you have not just the retailer. People like you and I are just a small percentage of people who they participate in this work, in this investment. You have before now only institution. They do banks and people who they who they work for individuals, people who get high net worth. But now you and I, because of internet, because of our smartphone, we can easily do it. So the people where they compete with, now institutions, the retailers, maybe they are just like 5%. So that is why a lot of people will not get knowledge. They lose about 90% of their funds. So the person where they tell you, say, you go get 3 times your money, you go get 4 times your money within 6 months.
And they will not tell you how it happens or what because they make it look so easy.
But you can imagine if you don't know what is happening in the economy. And then you too, because there's also a timing for you to enter. Just like I explained for the stock market, where you have the bear period and you have the bull period. You also have one for this one. The time for you to enter and the time for you to, sell. Because you have different kind of people where they enter into this. Some people, they are just speculators. It's just the seats and the time man. Say, okay, when this currency go down, because, even for this period, this COVID-19, a lot of people made money. They didn't understand how the market works. They bought this currency long time. And so when, pounds went to about 500, about less than a month ago. So you can imagine when they bought it and how they sold. You have these people who are speculators. If you don't have knowledge, I beg, don't go into this thing.
They make it look so easy. Don't worry, just put it, you get 3 times, 4 times.
Exactly. I beg, no do them. If you don't have information, don't think you want to start today and then you go into it and then you start trading with your money. No. Even when you enter into this thing, like I said, if you don't have knowledge, get a trader, get somebody who will explain how it works and teach you on how this thing actually works. Because theory is different from practical. That is what I always tell people. As I say I'm like this, you might not even understand what I say until when you get there and see it. So you can get a trader who will explain to you. And then the next thing, just like for the stock market as well, you know, if it's enter and go to be trading, you need to get a broker. And they call these people Forex brokers.
Okay.
These are the people, like the middleman between you and that market. The platform where you go to trade with, these are the people that will provide you this platform for you to be trading when it comes to foreign exchange, when it comes to you exchanging this currency. But I want to put this warning, this caveat on right now. Say, be careful
Of
the brokers as well.
because they could be scammers or what?
One, because number one, if you say, okay, now I don't understand them, I want to now start trading with my money.
Okay.
Ensure that the broker you are going to use, number one, is, first of all, has what we call this demo. They call them demo. Demo be say, they go give you like virtual money for you to play with, for you to trade with, for you to see how it works. Now you are not trading with your
own money.
What they give you is that platform. You are trading, but it is demo. Demonstration, demo, right? So that you can be trading, how it works. It's like you are on the platform. It's like you have started trading. Now I have $100, I have $1,000. I want to change to this. So they allow you, give you that platform. And usually they should give you for like 30 days for you to practice this thing so that you will know how it works. It's just like you playing Monopoly. Or you fighting with somebody, maybe you are a wrestler or something, and then you want to go and fight. You won't. It's not when you get to the.
They will give you somebody to train with before you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this one too, a good broker should give you this avenue so that you can be trading, demoed.
Okay, let's take David from Lagos. Hello, David. David. It's gone. Oh, please call us
so
back.
it is a demo trading platform so that you can start practicing. You know, see your money. You can make your mistakes. It is not in the real world. And that is why, you know, when we talk about financial planning, we
If
say
it's not in the real world, then how do I learn? Because I think I need a real thing too.
You are learning. You know, like our children, when they play game, what do they call them? All this PSP and all these things.
PS2, PS5.
You are playing. You are fighting somebody. It is not the real world.
Yeah, okay.
But you are
But then
fighting. You have somebody who is fighting back with you. You know, it's like a game. Somebody is playing with you. So it's like you transacting as well.
Okay.
You know, you are doing, the other person too is doing.
Okay.
So you are able to make all your mistakes rather than you going to
directly
and making your mistakes.
Okay.
So when you get that, this is when you now know, say, okay, this thing, you know, I don't master them. I don't understand the ins and outs. Because like I said, don't forget the main markets that we have. You have the Asian market, you have the London market, you have the American market, which is the New York market. See, the timing is very key. The timing for US is different from the timing from UK.
Yeah.
So when it's bullish in this place, might be bear for this place. And what
So you
I
have
mean
to
by
know
bull, exactly, we say this thing, you know, because at a point, you are in Nigeria now, maybe you are trading in the US market. When you are waking up, depending on...
Maybe then that you're sleeping.
Exactly. So timing is very important. Timing to buy, timing to sell. Timing when a lot of people are there. And timing when a lot of people are not there. Because if it's night for them,
obviously,
a lot of people will not be trading.
There, yeah.
So you need to understand timing there, timing here, timing to buy, timing to sell. So these are the things where when you have this demo, you will make your mistakes. You are able to do. You are able to see. So a good Forex broker should be able to tell you this, should be able to take you through
then
this.
I think most times they shy away from this. They just make it look too accessible.
Yes, because they too also collect their commission. So I was going to say that, look, if you don't have money to lose, you know, I always say that for investment, if you don't understand that investment, don't go into them. So don't say because my sister they do and my brother they do and you don't understand, you want to
and
go
then
into
just
it.
die. Iliasu, good morning.
Morning.
How are you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you very much. What I'm trying to ask the message is that how can we be acquainted so that we'll be fully knowledgeable in going into the business?
I didn't get it.
Please repeat the English. You said, how can we be acquainted?
Yeah, because we the masses.
Okay.
We quite know that there's such an investment and they are proud on it.
I think it's like what does it take to know more or something like before you dive into it, which is what you are doing at the moment.
Yes, that's not the thing where we they talk about. I they tell you, for instance, what you should look for. What
Things you should
be
watch
doing.
out for.
Yes, what
before
you should look for.
diving.
So if you are fresh, you don't know anything about it. The very first thing is information is very key. Knowledge is very key. Get somebody who be trader who can take you through, and a trustworthy, a good trader who can explain to you. Because there are so many people who call themselves traders. Some are just in there to collect money. Some, they will actually teach you what you need to know and take you through. So information is very key. Knowledge is very key. That's the first thing I want to say. But I've talked about the general things. Which
where do we look out for traders? Because like you said, you know, these days we see a whole lot on the internet. You are likely to meet them on the road and all of that, trying to convince you. So if I'm to look for somebody to give me more information now on this, should I go to the bank or I don't know? Where can I get?
The bank will not really do that for you. You know, like we always say here for Money Matter, that's why we say that, look, this is a very good place for you to come and showcase what they do. It's just like somebody asking me, say, which stockbroker I go or which bank I go. I'm not going to tell you for say this not the good. So that is why we talk. So forex brokers where they, traders where they. This is a good platform.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because the interesting thing, they say, this market, yes, it is not illegal, but there is no legal framework for it. So what you have is you have regulated brokers. That is what you have. So the CBN and the SEC, yes, they are, you know, trying to get a, what's it called? To try and get a legal framework for these brokers. Yes, there are online associations which have said, okay, some brokers, we know that they are good. You can trade with these brokers. Yes, you have that. So that is why it's very important that you must know that, okay, this broker is a good broker. And then some of them, another thing you can look out for if you're looking for a broker, apart from the fact that, okay, you have this online association who have some regulated ones, is that you must check to see that, okay, this broker, does he have an online presence? Foreign online presence.
But they can buy.
No.
They can't.
It's difficult to want to say that you want to be on the exchange in New York. It's very difficult. You understand? So no human factor can actually, because
okay, let's take Kamal from Kwara. Hello, Kamal. Good morning. Kamal. I think he has to call us back because of our time. Okay, so please call us back, Kamal. Thank you very much, Irma.
Yes,
we have very limited time.
We have very limited time. So that is that. Ensure that the broker confirm. You know, confirm to see that, okay, this broker not a real broker or not be the one. Because if, for instance, you lose your money, it will be very, very difficult to get your money back.
So you didn't even get it back.
Exactly. So be careful. Knowledge is very key. If you don't have knowledge, like I said, get a trader, or you can talk more to me.
Yeah. Okay, please, MCR, can we display our details so that just in case you have questions?
But forex brokers, where they listen to us, traders, where they listen to us, this is a perfect avenue
for you to come and make it.
For you to come and
sell yourself.
Let what you know.
Yeah.
Because we definitely will look at you to see truly if you are who you say you are. And then, you know, come and market. People can, you know, come to you one-on-one. We can endorse you that, okay, this person,
this
as people
certified.
Are asking us, which one should we go to? We can say, okay, go to this one. And go to that one. But it will be difficult for us to start naming right now.
Nope,
so
you didn't pay for
when
that.
You get a broker as well, another thing you should look out for is the fact that the person has an excellent customer service. Don't forget that 1 minute, 1 hour can make a difference for this thing where we talk about. So if, for instance, you have studied the market and you know that something is going to happen in the next 1 hour and you need to sell what you have to immediately. But you know, because you need that platform, you need someone who will give you that support immediately. So customer service is very important. Key. Very, very important. Another thing where you should look out for is the historical...
don't rush it. The
historical spread, or what we call the commission.
We'll continue from that next week. Because I see you want to rush it. But if you say that, now you have to explain, you have to break it down, because that is the essence of the show. So it's been a ride. It's been a journey. I want to appreciate everyone who's been joining us again today on top of the show. We'll be here again next week, Monday.
Yes,
The Money Wise. Thank you guys. Have a fabulous week.